I hate traffic. Look both ways. Okay. Oh shit. Things got an upgrade in here. Jeep got moved. This literally hasn't moved in like a year. I'm not even kidding. It's been in this spot. And I think we're gonna actually put this back to where it was because I don't know why he moved the Jeep and then put this where the Jeep was because we need this space. But this place looks so much more open. Still shitty, but it's nice and open now. I think we need to paint the walls. I think that that's one thing that we really need to do. We have to get everything off of the walls first because there's a bunch of shit everywhere. Need to get all that stuff off the walls. Then we need to paint the walls, and including this whole section over here because it's still just wood. But what is going on, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Haven't made a video in a couple days. The last time that I touched off with you guys was the video when I sold my wheels. It was unfortunate, I know. I loved the Meisters, but I want to switch things up. The wheels are already ordered and they should be here hopefully beginning to middle of next week. That's where I'm hoping. Tires are already ordered and everything that I need for the wheels is ordered. So sometime next week, they'll get here. I'll make a video on that and I'm super excited for that because it's been 2 days and I'm already completely sick and tired of riding on these Steelies. Just looks like junk. So I haven't been to the shop in a while and I was at home chilling and my friends hit me up. They said that they were all gonna be here tonight and they told me that they cleaned the place up, which they clearly did, and it looks a lot better than it used to. But whole reason why I really haven't been coming to the shop lately is because the current setup that my car was on with the Meisters, it was such a nightmare to get around anywhere, and the shop is actually an hour away from my house, which sucks. Especially when you have a setup that's super low to the ground and everything rubs and everything hits each other and it's terrible. All the roads in my area are absolutely shot. They're all road work. So driving that car here was a pain in the ass. Driving it home was a pain in the ass. That's why I've made a bunch of videos at home instead of coming here to do the work. That and all of our tools are still all over the place and they're unorganized here where they're organized in my house. So, but this place is getting spruced up and it looks a lot better. There's still a lot of stuff that we need to do, and I think we're going to be doing a little bit of a shop mod tonight. The office has been upgraded seriously since the last time I've been here, and it's actually awesome. Come look at this, it's actually sick. So, right off the bat, we got an AC, finally. It's so cold in here that there's actually condensation on the windows. Everyone's chilling out in here.
Dude,
go away.
I remember the time we hummed a banana at someone through the window.
I was hanging out the window.
Look at this.
And
we got carpet. We got
hanging
carpet,
out the window.
Couches.
None of us
all redone.
actually took our socks
And
off, and
blunts.
I'm wearing shoes, and I'm wearing socks today. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot to take my shoes
I
off.
lost
We
my
apparently have a no shoe rule in here, and like none of us are following it right now.
Is that
But
a rule? Actually, it's technically called sauce.
Literally,
bigger TV, Xbox, all that stuff.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. So yeah, you guys saw the inside of the office. Looks so much better than it did before. We have a carpet, we have a ceiling, we have AC, we have nice couches now. It's nice. It's coming along. Just the whole outside needs to be, you know, stuff done to it. But we don't care about you. We don't care about you.
Oh god, I kept it in the other street.
Fuck is this thing?
This is a B5 Audi.
Bang! Oh damn.
So, part of this video is about this old girl. So, there's a point in every car person's life with a car when you modify something so much that you don't know what to do with it anymore and you lose love for it. And over time, you just don't want it. And that has happened with the Del Sol. So I've had this car for about 5 years now. I've touched every single part of this car, from the engine bay to the interior to the underside to everything has been modified, obviously besides like the trunk and stuff. But I've just done so much to this car that it's not a priority for me anymore. And I don't see myself, you know, coming here on a nice Sunday and taking it out for a drive. I don't plan on putting something bigger into it, like a bigger motor. I don't want to put more money into the car. I don't want to do anything like that. But at the same time, I don't want the car to just sit here and not be enjoyed by someone. So with that being said, this car is for sale. The Del Sol is for sale. I have posted this on my Instagram and Facebook already in the past, but I haven't posted anything on YouTube yet. So just figured I would put this in the video and let you guys know that the Del Sol is for sale. If you guys are interested in the car, feel free to DM me. I'll leave my Instagram right here and we can talk further about pricing and all that stuff. So I'm sad to see it go, but at the same time, I'm glad that someone out there will take care of it and love it and enjoy it and have just as much fun as I had with this car. This is my first car. I got it in high school and modified it every single day, every single type of way that I could possibly think of. But I don't want the car anymore. I don't need the car anymore. And I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Cool car, but I'm not about it anymore. So if you guys want to buy it, purchase it, Instagram is in the description as well as on the screen right now. So
I was gonna talk.
So now that that has been said about the Del Sol, leads me to my next thing, which is the coupe. Obviously the car has no wheels on it right now. The wheels are being ordered and they're should be shipping out today or tomorrow, which is good. I won't say anything too much about the wheels right now because they are coming so soon. So when they do arrive, expect a video, and I really hope that the car looks really good with them because I'm tired of this bunko fitment. But now guys, I love this car and I've loved it ever since I picked it up. I've loved everything that I've done to it, and I think that it is a good candidate for future bigger modifications. As you guys know, we wanted to manual swap this car. Right now it is automatic, D series, all that stuff. Completely bone stock aside from an exhaust and an intake. We were going to be manual swapping this car because we got the donor car from my friend Keith. Still huge shout out to Keith for trying to help me out and everything. Unfortunately, the car and the things that we need from it to make this manual are a little bit too far gone. The wiring is trashed. The transmission is not in good enough condition for me to want to put it in this car, with it having over 230,000 miles and this car barely having over 100. It doesn't make sense to put that into this car. I could get another transmission that is, you know, they're fairly cheap. I could find another one and we could continue on with the swap. Or we could wait a little bit longer to where I don't need to drive this car every day and we can start digging into bigger modifications like I've just talked about earlier. I'm not saying anything yet. Nothing's for certain right now. I know you guys have been wanting the whole manual swap content and all that stuff. I apologize that it's been taking a while. I just have a lot of stuff on my plate right now and I need this car to get to and from where I'm going, and I don't have the time for it to be down while we're swapping all this stuff out. And none of my friends have the time to help me because they're all busy right now. It's the summer and I need my daily driver, so unfortunately that is this car. It's not unfortunate because I love the car, but it is unfortunate because we can't do the manual swap right now. Let's go take a walk over to the sedan that Keith donated to the channel to try and help me out. Here it is, the good old sedan. So as you guys know, this car is clapped. It's beyond clapped. There's really not much worth it for me to save. We thought the manual transmission was good. He said that it shifted, you know, nicely, but when we drove it into the shop in the last video, it did have issues shifting. And after that, and on top of it being over 230,000 miles, I don't feel confident enough to put it into the car, especially if we plan on doing bigger things with the car down the road, maybe this winter. It doesn't make sense to do all that work and put a whole manual swap in the car just to take it out months later to do something else. So there's really not much left of this car. I'll take off a couple things that are, you know, of value. There's really not much of value on the car anymore, unfortunately. Everything is just very, very far gone, and the paint job is shot, and the interior is not in good condition. Engine bay is disgusting, wiring's hacked up. It's not worth keeping, so it's got to go. It's either gonna find another owner or it's just gonna get scrapped. But either way, it was a good attempt. Unfortunately, this stuff happens where you try and do something, but someone has modified it in the past in a way that isn't of standards to you. So sometimes it's fixable, sometimes it's savable, sometimes it's not worth the time. And right now, this really isn't worth the time. We don't want to take the wiring harness out and rewire stuff. The whole headlight harness is all cut up and there's random wires sticking everywhere, and it's not worth it for me. So car's gonna get either scrapped or it's gonna find another home and someone else can modify it and do whatever they want with it, but I don't really have a place for this car anymore. With all of that being said though, I hope you guys are looking forward to the future content on the coupe, because once the wheels get here, the whole thing is going to get switched up. The whole style is going to get switched up, and I think you guys will be pleased with the decision that I have made or am making still. But I think it's going to be really cool because I've always wanted to build a car like this, and I didn't want to dive too deep into the coupe like this, but things change, and I think that this is going to change for the better. So if you guys have ever heard of this, it's called Kanjo, and it's a style out in Japan, and it's a really unique style, and I like it a lot. And I think that the coupe will be a good candidate to start maybe a Kanjo build. Still going through some things and like doing some research on stuff to see if it's worth doing, but that's where my mind is headed right now, in that direction. You guys can assume whatever you want to go with that, but I do want to do a motor build on the car. I do want to swap it and all that stuff, shaved and tucked bay and all that crazy stuff, full interior, you know, go crazy with the car. With the import coming right now in like less than 2 weeks, things are pretty hectic. Once the import gets here, my mind's gonna be on that because I'm just gonna be overwhelmed and like super excited to start working on that. So videos will be out on that too, but I just wanted to let you guys know where both the cars are at right now. And yeah, we're gonna do some shop mods now. There's the ground.
Looky there. Gang, gang.
This thing's gonna look sick with the wheels he's got. When are the wheels coming? When are the wheels coming?
Hopefully next week.
Yeah?
Hopefully next week, yeah.
Yeah.
Hella. Let's go. So happy I got it. A child.
Woo. I'd zoom in, but my hands are full. My hands are full.
Oh, dude, it's me. No, it's me. Okay, close the door. Dude, this thing's... Put my foot in it! Ow!
We got stuffs.
We have stuff. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff.
Oh. Is that a shelf? Hell yeah.
You guys are crazy.
Mods.
Doing the mods in the shop. Shop mods. Shop mods. Doing the mods.
Wow.
In the shop.
In the shop. Do you
I
want
think
it, like,
right here.
up or
Well,
like
first,
right
no.
here?
Whoa. Hold on. I almost gave myself ligma. Watch out. Watch out. Joey, I can't fucking see when you're like, Joey, I can't. Okay.
The memes are so hard.
We gotta see how. We gotta see how long this is.
You fucking idiot.
Dude, get this thing out of here.
R.I.P. Ninja. That's good.
Just say
Okay.
when this
Hey,
does
hey,
fall,
hey.
how hard you want to fall. 'Cause
Can you get to marking? Alright, get.
I dropped it.
God, dude.
I really hope that it goes straight through the fucking.
I really do too. I really hope he drills it and there's just fat pieces of glass on the other side.
shut the fuck up.
All I hear is.
I'm a carpenter.
Brett, you're a fucking.
Lingo survivor.
The window could not be in any. It's fine. Everything is
He's
fine.
just stripping that bit.
Everything is fucking fine. Everyone stay calm. Stay calm.
Everything is fucking fine.
I will fucking kill you. Shut up.
Those cases where having
You're eating that so weird. You're unraveling it,
Phillips doesn't
shoving it in
fucking
your
help.
mouth.
Aggressive wheels.
Got
There we
him.
go. Aggressive wheels.
Yeah.
Wheel it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Alright guys, so we've been hanging out for a while. We just went and got some food, played some video games, worked on our cars, stuff like that. They're doing some interior stuff. He's trying to start the Jetta. Steven's working on the GTR, doing some wiring. Just kind of like a laid back shop night. It's about to rain really, really hard, so I'm gonna probably end this video here. Didn't really do too much work to my car. Just wanted to come down here and hang with the guys and stuff and just kind of have a shop night, talk about the Del Sol and the coupe and all that stuff, future builds, future plans. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Look forward to the new wheel install video that will be coming out next week, as well as the Wolfscart video. That is the next car show that is coming up. Super looking forward to that show. It's the best show of the year in terms of comparing it to H2O and stuff. I would say it's on par with H2O in terms of how fun it is. So very much looking forward to that. And then after that, a couple weeks, the import comes. And then we can do all that stuff. And I'm super, super excited for that. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.